Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you kind of like the full journey of my orange princess philodendrons. It's been almost 2 years since I accidentally stumbled upon this really incredible plant, and it was literally kind of feeling like I won a lottery because it was priced as a normal erubescence, and this is how that looked like. Philodendron erubescens orange princess, and before you say it's not, because all of these are of course green, just look at this one. So I actually found a sport variegated philodendron erubescens. It has in fact orange variegation. There is very little of these in the world, and it's worth a lot of money. So after seeing that one price tag, I just thought of immediately selling it, but then I thought, okay, but I'm not gonna have one then, so I'm just gonna propagate it, and that's exactly what I did as soon as it started growing. This is the crime scene. I only found 2 photos of the orange princess being on a moss ball. I wanted it to root all along the stem as fast as possible, and obviously the moss is the way to go. And here's another photo of a new leaf, which is also variegated, which is really nice. And after that, I transferred them into Leca into separate pots. These are the orange princesses that I am very happily propagating, and they are looking very good. These are doing well in Leca, and they're growing good roots, so I'm just gonna leave them here. I'm not gonna do anything with them. I would like to give you a little close-up. The first one, we have this one, which has a growth point right here and right. Then we have this with a leaf. You can see there is orange on it. And the second one, it's a little more full, okay? So first we have this little one that just starts growing. Then we have this second one. It has some orange. Then we have the second one that started with this leaf. And the new leaf doesn't really have a lot. And then this last one has this big leaf right here. And in this last one, we have the top cutting from the mother plant. And it's growing amazing aerial roots throughout this moss ball. And it's doing so well in Leca. I want to put Leca in the bottom, and I want to put all these plants inside the Leca, let them grow. Is that possible? I don't know. I think I want to try. Voiceover, because this could be a full video by itself. So I used my plastic square mesh, and I did twice the size of the one side of this rectangle shape, and then I bent it in half, and I used some zip ties to secure the ends together, and then I went ahead with some plastic kind of yarn, and I just sewed the whole thing together, and I left a little part so you can put the Leca in. So this is kind of how they look like. If I turn it around, you can see it's just a simple knot on the back, and when there will be Leca in here, it will only expand so much. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I finished this wall, and it looks like this. It has 3 wicks on the back, so it will be able to take the water up. This is the box, and I'm just gonna put it back here. It's a little bit shorter than I wanted it. I will put in the Leca and then put those in one by one. This is the orange princess that I'm gonna keep on this ball. I'm not repotting this one because it's growing nice roots and I don't want to disturb it. And now here are the 2 pots that I will be putting on to this wall right here. So here they are after I took them out of the box. The first one is just a little node. The second one had these 2 growth points on each side. The third one had some roots and also this cool leaf on top. And then the fourth one had these 2 larger leaves with some nice roots on the bottom, and the 5th one also had some roots and 4 leaves. And these are the finished product because I didn't actually record it, but it was really fun to do. It looks so good, and I tried putting them on the wall with a little wire. Each one has it, but it's really hard to do that. But I'm just gonna put a bunch of Leca everywhere around here, and that's it. And it looks so beautiful. Honestly, it looks better than I thought. I'm recording a little update, so it's still the setup, and I just wanted to show you some of the leaves because they are doing amazing. As you can see, there's a bunch of dots on every single one of them, and this is not the best quality. I don't know why, but there's a lot of orange on these leaves. They're so cute. And I took out, let me show you, this one, which has a bunch of orange on the new leaf. And there's actually two plants right here. They have some nice roots. And I want to put them in like one of these and put it up like a moss ball. I think that would be really cool. I'm gonna make this a Leca poll because it's been doing so fine in Leca. Why not keep it going? So say hello to my orange princesses. This is how they currently looking like. This is the biggest leaf that we have so far. It's like 17 centimeters already. I was thinking about it, okay? So I have like a bunch of plants in here. When I decide to repot all of these, I'm gonna keep this one as a mother plant, not gonna touch it, and start propagating all of the other ones. But we are taking out this one. It was only one plant in the beginning, and now it has 3 growth points. 2 new leaves on the top are new, and then this bottom tiny leaves are from another whole plant that just grew out of a node. So if I will be able to just take this out very nicely right now, I'm gonna repot it, and if not, I'm just gonna leave it. So let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, okay. This is how the plant looks like with its roots. This whole bottom part that you see here, it's rotten, and it is the original stem. So the base is nice and red, which means the rot is not there. So I will add some of my fertilizer in this, also meant for Leca. So I'm not gonna give it too much water because I don't want it to like rot. So this is the second one, and this is the glass thing that I wanted to put it inside of. I don't know where it is, but this is how the little plant looks like. I can show you closer up. This tiny one down here, you can see this leaf. If it will focus, it has way more speckles. As the leaves get older on this plant, there will be green variegation on them. Okay, so the last clip you saw was from December 30th, 2022. Today is August 30th, which is exactly 8 months later, and I'm here to show you the actual results. So this is the setup. If anyone is wondering about the conditions, these are staying on my window shelf. These have west sun all summer long, which meant that it was very harsh. So I had to give them a little curtain to keep them from actually burning away. The humidity in here has been absolutely amazing. So these are the plants 8 months later. They don't look like a lot, but there is just a lot of leaves in here, and also a lot of the leaves already fell off. So here's the problem that I found. A lot of these leaves are actually dying off because there's so much water staying on the sides that I have actually put paper towels just to stop it from dying even more. But basically we have 3 plants that are getting quite mature actually. Like, this is a nice sized leaf. As you can see, the orange is still staying, and in fact we're getting more orange with a lot of the leaves. This is also a pretty nice one, but yeah, the orange is much nicer in real life. And then we have this one that is just very thin. All of these are completely attached to the Leca wall. You can see these roots are crazy and they're just growing everywhere. And I turn this around. Yeah, so this was a huge success. So if you want to make like a Leca wall like this, definitely try it out, but it has to stay wet all the time for this to work. Today I'm gonna give them a big chop. We're gonna get a ton of cuttings. Today we're doing one of the most stressful things I've done in a long time. Today we're creating the 3rd generation, so the propagation of a propagation. I tried to pull this out. Let's see how that goes, okay? Oh my god. Oh, it keeps going. Oh my god. Come on. Can you see this? Oh, this is gorgeous. And it's like a pillow. Stop. And now it's time to take the plants off the Leca wall. And this was honestly really stressful, and it's really hard to not destroy the roots that are growing so well. I also had to say goodbye to the pillow because, well, I cut it up just to get the roots out. And here are the final 3 plants. Honestly, really nice looking plants. Now let's get to cutting them. So this is one, and then if I turn it around and I show you that these roots are literally my arm length. The second one that I want to show you is actually this one that looks very cute. So this is it, and the roots are also really good. Look at these. And now the third one is actually this one, and it also looks pretty cute. These leaves are a little bit more gangly, dangly, I don't know, but the roots are much less on this one, but they're still pretty nice. I'm gonna get to cutting. Okay, these are the cuttings. This is the big top cut. These are the 3 other top cuts. And here we have the 3 wet sticks with no leaves, and then we have 6 single leaf cuttings and this double leaf cutting. 14 plants out of these, plus the 2 others I have in my Leca. I have just submerged the wet sticks into hydrogen peroxide and water mixture. This is supposed to take the root rot away, and I think it's going to do them well. Okay, most of the ends are now dried out, and they look kind of like this. The first time I propagated these plants, I used perlite first and then Leca. I think I'm gonna do Leca directly here because why not? I'm gonna go ahead and pot them up, and this is my huge pile of pots, and I'm just gonna pot them up with the Leca that I have rewashed, and that's kind of it. Okay, I went ahead and potted the cuttings into correct size of their pot based on the roots and just the size of them. And then I went ahead and put them into boxes with some nutrient solution in the bottom so they would grow nice and strong. Okay, this is how they turn out in the end. We have this big mama. We have the wet sticks in here because they don't even need that much sunlight, so I just have them in there. And then we have the rooted 1 or 2 leaf cuttings in here. And then in the second one, we have the top and the other top cutting. And then here we have the unrooted single leaf cuttings. So what I wanted to show you is that on this specific plant, you can see there's an orange line on the stem. This is variegation running through it. And the last thing I'm going to show you today, these are my 2 plants that I already have in Leca. These are both orange princesses. This one has this very tiny one growing here, tiny little leaves on this, and then I have this one here that has a little more generous amount of leaves. However, variegation is not where it's supposed to be. Okay, so I'm gonna update you on my orange princesses. This is the biggest plant I own, and it has roots growing also. This is one of the top cuts, and this is the newest leaf, and it's currently in this. There is a cup with Leca and there's some water in another cup, so that's fine. And then this is the other plant. Both of these are top cuts and they look so good. Also in this terrarium I have all the princesses. So this right here is a pink princess, and this like right here is a white princess, and in the middle is an orange princess. Hello everyone! Today I have decided that I have time to chop up the orange princesses in here. This is our box, right? So I'm just gonna take out the plants that I'll be working with, just so you can see that they have actually grown since the last time I've shown you. Whoa! Whoa! These were the same size when I put them in, and now this is how they look like. Look at these. Oh my god, these are so cute, and this one has a little orange here. Wow, this looks really wild. Oh my god, orange! Oh, and then the last one is the poor situation one with no drainage, but it's like this little pot. So even though we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants, we don't even have a single one with great variegation. The game changer for today is that we are working, I'm finally being able to work with Nurture System 1. This is a fertilizer by Kaylee Ellen, and as we all know, she knows how to deal with rare plants, and these are rare plants, so we'll be using this. It's gonna be sped up because this video is already long enough, but I'm just gonna cut these up into cuttings, as many as I can get, I think. I don't know, because at this point, like, they're not gonna die. I had enough experience with the plant that I know that they're gonna be fine. Now I'm gonna just speed it up, give myself some music, and show you the footage of cutting these up. Let's go! I'm always so excited in these intros. Like, let's go! It's not that exciting. I'm cutting up a very expensive plant, which I have sold none of. I always love cutting things up. Let's go! I feel like a criminal. Look at this. There is so much blood on my hands because look at this. Literally there is blood on my hands. Everything is like wet and juicy. Cut this out. I'm gonna show you. This is a white tissue, right? Damn. Do you not feel like this is a murder scene? Oh my god. When I show you the mother plants, you will be even scared. So this is the one in the little glass for drinking, looking even sadder than before. Then we have the two biggest ones, which are literally this. I feel a little bit bad about this, but we're gonna count the cuttings. You're gonna get why I did this. Then we have another one in the pot. This one had a little leaf with some orange that I can actually zoom into. Look at this. It's like a little half moon of orange. Oh, I lost it. We have the two in the pots. This one and then this one. This is so sad. We have so many this single leaf cuttings. I have no idea where I'm gonna put all these. They have done the best in Leca for me personally. Perlite Leca water. I'm not even going for like actual soil and stuff because they always died for me. Like they always rotted. These are my one leaf cuttings. And it doesn't look like much, but there is at least 20. And then we have 7 tops, and then we have a few middle cuts that I couldn't really cut down, like this one. Now what do I do with these? Maybe I should just spray them a little bit, just be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna take care of you, and then I never do. This is for the roots, right? Just so they don't like die until I put them in water or something. I should put this in the shower, but who has a shower these days? I'm joking. Yeah. So now I'm thinking what to do with these 15,000 cuttings, and I have just the right thing. I bought this in Italy, so you know it's good. I have this. Do I have one? No. I have 50. Anyways, wish me luck. Bye. We have 13 pots of this size. We have 7 tops separately, and then we have the single leaf cuttings and stuff like that put in together, just like so. One thing about these leaves, they're so shiny that you cannot take a good photo of them if you have a light. Like, I'm gonna take these to shower and I'm gonna shower them. Okay, I think it's time for me to actually cut the big guy up. You can see that there is definitely a lot of nodes here, and I have to take off leaves if I want to actually take this off. This is gonna hurt me. Oh, this hurt me more than it hurt you. I'm so sorry for this, baby. Let's just take the whole top off. Like, this is not safe. I need to be careful with this knife. There we go. I cut my most expensive plant. Oh, wow. I'm gonna show you why I actually cut it. It was, first of all, it was at the top of the pole. We finally have decent not decent, but we have actual variegation. Like this one has a dot up here. Here there's a dot. And then this one, let's say, this one you can't deny that it's variegated. Like literally, this one is the most variegated one so far. And then the top one, not the best, but it has variegation. I cut it because if I pot this separately, it's gonna grow better than if I just have it like this. And now I just have to pot it, let's be real. That's fun, I love playing with money. Okay, so I didn't film an update that day, but this is our box that's full of the little cuttings and also the mother plants from the smaller pots. And then up here we have the mother plant from the big mother plant. And here we have the top cut of the big plant. It's been 2 days and it's still just drippy. But it's okay. And that brings us to the end of this video. If you want to see even more detailed kind of beginning of this journey, it is documented in my highlights on my Instagram at this episodes. You can follow me and please help me reach my long time goal of reaching 8,000 subscribers, because that would help me turn YouTube into an actual job and I would absolutely love that. So I will be very thankful if you do that. I can also tell you today is 2 months since this photo was last taken, and now I basically can't really see any updates for you, so it kind of looks the same, but they are alive actually. They aren't doing a lot, but they are alive. So thank you so much for watching this video, and here's another one that you will love, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.